Hey, I'm Martin Zavala, and I'm recording this video here in Dade, Florida, I think it is. Today I'm gonna be talking about how feminism, it, it gets out of hand a lot of the time, and especially right now. I mean, it sometimes it gets better and worse from time to time, but especially right now with Me Too movement, on social media and on the internet, a lot of women are just complaining about being sexually assaulted. They used to like, and they also used to be complaining a lot about getting sexually harassed, and sometimes they complain about rape too. Um, So it's just been it's been happening a lot, I guess, in Hollywood from directors and a lot of people in the workplace. Women are getting touched or sexually assaulted, and I don't know, it's because it's normal for people to touch other people, because we're humans, um I don't, because humans, we're social. We talk to each other, we touch each other, like give each other high fives, or I mean handshakes and hugs. Like it's a lot of times it's how we make friends with people. We know we touch each other, I guess, and then we see that the other person is friendly a lot of the times. So um so there's that. And so it's sometimes, because touching's supposed to be normal in a lot of other countries, they do a lot more touching than they do in the US. And so I don't know, the US is a really young culture or civilization, so compared to all the other countries. So that could be a reason why touching isn't normal here. Or I don't know, there's a lot of killing in the US too, so maybe that's another reason why touching isn't normal here. um and so they're complaining about getting sexually assaulted. um so sometimes it's hard to draw a line between normal touching and what's considered sexual touching. um I I think the difference might be consent, but um sometimes it's just feels like, or it seems like it's unnecessary to ask somebody to I don't know, tap on their shoulder to get their attention. I think it's unnecessary to ask them, especially when you when they're not gonna talk. um and then some people can't even hear, so or speak, so body language and touching would probably be more important for people like that. um so I guess I'm not sure if it's a consent thing or not. um so they're just uh and it's also it's most obviously probably a power thing, I guess. If women don't want to be touched because like they want to have as much power as they can. I don't know, it's probably something that's always gonna happen. Like there's always gonna be like like shifts and or power struggles going on this earth that we live in. So that's also something to take in consideration on like sexual assault and like and then like I guess if someone's married they might not want to be touched. I don't know, so I guess it's sort of a consent thing, but it's but and it's also like a guy who, let's say a guy's never been around women for whatever reason, like let's say he was living under a rock, or so to speak. If a guy was living under a rock and then all of a sudden he goes up and, I don't know, puts his hand on a woman's breast, then he'll probably get in trouble for that. But like if he didn't know that that was wrong, then he's kind of getting in trouble before he knows. So like if he didn't know, then like he's getting punished for nothing, kind of, because he didn't know that that was wrong. And then there's also times where like a guy thinks that, I don't know, that he can make some woman, or he's trying to get a wife or whatever, and so then he's gonna like go up and like kiss a girl, or like, I don't know, hold their hand or something, or when they're hanging out like at his house, he might like just, you know, touch her in any sexual places, I guess. And so if that happens, a guy's trying to get a wife or whatever, or to have kids, then like he also doesn't always know whether or not it's okay to touch the woman. So like it's kind of like if a guy messes up, then he gets in trouble when like, how is a guy supposed, like, I guess a male's argument on it is kind of would be that how is a guy supposed to know whether or not he's allowed to like touch a woman sexually or not. So like that's also another way to look at this, the whole sexual assault thing. Like if a guy thinks that he's supposed to touch a woman sexually or anything like that, then like, and then he goes ahead and does it, then he's gonna get in trouble for that. But he didn't know, well, there's a chance that he didn't know or wasn't sure. So like it's just like they're punishing a guy just because because the woman wasn't attracted to him, and he went ahead anyways, even though he didn't know or he wasn't sure, or she wasn't sure, or whatever. I don't know. Like, yeah, like I guess what I'm trying to say is that like sometimes a guy doesn't know whether or not it's okay for them to touch a woman or not. So that's also another way to look at it. I think yeah, I think that's basically the guy's argument to because it's kind of a risk a risk for a guy whether or not it's okay to do that sort of thing or not. But it's not really a risk for a woman, so all she can do is like, I don't know, like accuse him of sexual assault if he accidentally made a mistake and thought, I mean, like, if a guy sexually assaults a woman or whatever, and so she doesn't like him, I guess, I don't know, like, I feel like if he like pulls away and then like doesn't touch her again, I feel like that would kind of make it sort of okay, opposed to if he like went ahead and tried touching her or tried to have sex with her or whatever, and she like tried to say no a billion times. So like if she said no a billion times and then he went ahead and had sex with her, then that would be bad. But then there's also like, I don't know, like if she says no, then it's probably good that the guy would like back up and give her space. But then again, the guy could probably still get in trouble even if he does back up and give her space, I'm sure. I mean, I'm not certain, but a guy, there's probably a chance that a guy could still get in trouble for that, but I'm not completely certain on that. Yeah, so like if that happens, then I think that's just plain dumb. If the guy backs up and, I don't know, tries talking to some other woman, you know, just leave that girl alone, and he still gets in trouble for it. I can understand this, like the guy's perspective on it. I still don't think that women would understand the guy's perspective on it. There was a car, so like I didn't want it to, I don't know, come over and get, like, I didn't want to be in the car's way, or them to like bother me. What was I gonna say? I think there's more to be discussed about it, but like I was just lost my train of thought when I saw that car. Yeah, so like there's probably always going to be like power struggles between guys and women, because like that's because we're on Earth, and I think that's just how things usually work on Earth. Man, I know there's more to talk about this, but that's all I can think of right now. Yeah, so that's all I got. Yeah, so like today's like Friday, I think. That's all, and good night. Bye.